Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats to honor America by playing the national anthem performed by our Skyview Storm High School Band.
Oh, go ahead. All right. Hey, good evening, football fans. This is Tony Libertor, along with Paul Valencia and the VPS Game Time crew. We're at Kiggins Bowl for some Thursday night action. The Skyview Storm take on the Union Titans in a big 4A matchup. Paul, I know you wrote an article today. We got 3 weeks left in the season. That's going to be kind of the storyline tonight for these two powerhouses.
Right, we got 3 weeks, 3 games. We got Skyview Union tonight, Skyview Camas next week, and then Camas Union in week 9. Here's the thing. Only one can win the league championship, and only 2 go to the playoffs.
Right.
So it's kind of crazy. Only 2 of these 3 teams are going to the playoffs, and this is the first of the 3 games that will determine it. Of course, there's an odd chance in the spring when they played an abbreviated season with no playoffs. They all beat each other once, so
right.
So then there'd have to be a tiebreaker. But if somebody wins 2 of these 3 games, they're the if somebody goes 2-0, they're the league champions, and then the winner of the other game will be number 2, and the third place team will be out.
Well, and we coincidentally called that spring football season game, and that was a back and forth game, and
yep.
Union ended up with a weird kind of ending.
Yes.
In that.
They're still talking about that.
Yes, they are. We have some storylines for this game.
They feel that they were on the wrong end of a call, and there's no doubt about it, they were. But as I tell everyone, the call did not cost Union the game. It cost Union a chance at the game.
Right.
You know, Union still would have had to score, but
Correct.
yes, there was a play that Skyview definitely had 12 men on the field. It was a 4th down play, and Skyview got the ball back because the officials didn't see it.
Right. And that's sports.
And that's sports. It happens, especially in high school sports. One of the things that I mean, we all appreciate replay in college and the NFL, but it kind of ruins the experience for the fan of high school because they want it to be perfect. And the officials are not perfect. And they're not perfect anywhere, but they're certainly not perfect in high school. And you know what? We need those guys. We're losing them. I've also been writing about that all year.
Yes, you have.
They're down to some 20-some-odd officials that can do varsity officials in the Evergreen Football Officials Association right now.
And we need those officials for the kids. I mean, that's really what it's about. These kids want to have good seasons. that's why one reason why this game is being played on a Thursday, so this crew can work a game tomorrow.
Exactly.
Right, and so I appreciate that. So here we go.
Kickoff.
We got kickoff. Looks like the Storm are going to kick deep to the Titans. And even though we got new digs up here, the VPS Game Time, they added a broadcast-only booth. I'm going to have to rely on some spotters for numbers.
Yeah,
That's
it's
okay.
very nice. For one, Union has tough numbers to read anyway, so
Yes.
we'll be looking at it. But I do know that if Tobias Merriweather is out there, they're not going to kick to him. I do know.
Well, we saw that last year, too. He
Yes.
returned for last spring.
They're not
There it is.
supposed to kick to him.
There's Union with the kickoff. It looks like he's going to be down at the 26. And here come the Titans on offense. I have seen one full Union game and some clips of both teams. And Union is a machine right now offensively.
Right. On a 5-game winning streak, and they're averaging 47 points a game in that 5-game winning streak. So it looks like what? They're on the 25-yard line? And
Yep.
here we go.
I think it's going to be run early and run often, but we'll see. Here's actually a bad call by me, but that was a little bubble.
Swing
Screen
pass
out.
to Merriweather.
Yeah. Bubble
And,
screen. Looks like it just a quick out.
Yeah, makes something out of not much.
There's the Notre Dame commit.
Yep.
Tobias Mayweather.
Now, I know in high school they go, it's a 4-yard game, whatever, but hey, it's a 4-yard gain on first down. Every offensive coordinator would take that.
Absolutely. You just need to do that 2 more times. Keep the chunk plays. I like this formation Union has here.
Yeah.
It's good.
Run
And
play. I'm assuming that was Jaden Jones,
Yeah.
but I
it looked
yep,
like
number
it.
6. Yep, that's Jaden Jones.
Yep.
He's having a monster year.
Glad we have the monitor because those numbers are hard to read right now.
Yep.
That's good. So Union come up. Looks like it is 3rd and 2
3rd and 2.
after a pass and a run. Bunch right for the Titans. One back. He's got some room. The quarterback out there will run for the first down. Looked like a busted play. I couldn't tell.
I think it was one of those, that was Mitch Radigan, and I think that was one of those, if there's someone out there to throw in the flat, go for it. If not, run for the first down.
Yeah, I guess it could have been. They had a pulling guard for him, but I couldn't see if there was anybody that missed a route or not.
Pick up a 7 for a first down at the 40.
Here we go. Oh, that's a backwards pass.
That's a fumble, and
looks like Skyview has
picked up
recovered
the
that.
ball.
I'm trying to, let's see if I can get some.
Looks like number 12, Jared Sikor.
Nice. So that was, I couldn't tell that it left Radigan's hand.
Maybe we'll get a replay of that, but that's the first big play. What do they call it?
Yep.
Sudden change?
Sudden change. Here we go. So Storm.
I'm telling my age because I think they were saying sudden change in the 1980s when I played.
That's all right. Here we go. So Storm ball is on. They're taking over on the 24.
Looks like the 25-yard line.
So we'll probably call that a fumble by Union. And here's Storm's first play on offense. There's a run up the middle. And this is what we're going to see. Both these teams, man, they're deep in the line. That was a great push by Union's D line. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say no gain. Yeah, it looks like no gain. Second and 10 for the Storm after the fumble recovery. Union substituting a little bit on defense. Getting the signal in. Here's Skyview.
You got 5 yards right there. So
there it is.
That's the equivalent of a 5-yard gain on first down.
Skyview goes long count.
Because now it'll be second and 5. Yep. Hey, by the way, I got to mention my friend Brian Levesque, who's been helping me with Clark County Today stuff this season.
Yeah.
It's been great. He's doing stats for us, live stats, which means I don't have to. Remember, in the past, because I have 2 jobs when I do this. I still have to write for ClarkCountyToday.com, and I love doing that, and I don't have to keep stats tonight, so hopefully, that'll make a better broadcast.
Yeah, no, that's great. Appreciate Brian's help tonight. There's another. That's a big run by the Storm. And that will pick up 7 or 6 for another first down. I didn't see who ran that.
Assuming that was Jaden Knapp? Yes, number
Jaden
8.
Knapp,
Jaden
thank
Knapp.
you.
Yep.
Nice run there by Knapp. Skyview with a first down on the 15.
I gotta.
So the Storm, there's a straight handoff there. The zone right. It's a big run inside the 10.
Not to jinx the Storm or anything, but they couldn't ask for a better start than this.
No.
A quick turnover,
Short
great
field,
field position, and then boom, boom, boom. Right down to the 2-yard line.
Look for a heavy dose of Knapp. Coach Kaiser traditionally likes the run, control the clock, throw to score, run to win type of thing. And did he get in?
Nope.
No, knee is down at the
It's gonna be. They're gonna
1. I'll
they'll
give him
place
a
it
1.
at the 1. I can tell.
Thank you, Paul. Monitor.
Oh, yeah.
Does help.
The monitor helps, but at that time I just looked with these old eyes.
And here's another run.
Another great defensive play.
There's number 55
number
for
50.
Union. Shoots the gap there.
Clayton Moss.
That's a big
Was
play.
the first one there.
Are we 3rd and goal now?
Yeah, and that's
Yes.
back on the 2. That was a loss of 1.
Skyview kind of went to the little hurry up. Union was ready. Yeah. So here we go. I'm wondering if see a little play action here, maybe a rollout by Nico. Let's see.
Yep, Nico still got the ball.
Yep, good
Touchdown.
read. There it is. So the Storm, I don't know, again, I agree, I don't know if Skyview could ask for a better start. Fumble recovery, 25-yard drive. Here comes the extra point try by the Storm. That's a 2-yard run by quarterback Nico Ariola.
Brian Levesque's in here, getting his computer back up live so I can look at stats. Not that we need a whole lot of stats right now. That was a pretty easy one. That's a 2-yard touchdown for the quarterback.
There it is, yep.
I don't need stats for that.
And the extra point is good, so the kickoff teams will be back out on the field.
So I do have to tweet out when scores happen,
No
so
problem.
I'm going to be doing that. So hopefully, tell me what to tweet out.
7-zip Skyview, 7:47 left in the first quarter. There's a big Thursday night crowd here. Big student section for the Storm.
Right.
Full bands here. It's great.
This is the first of 3 games to determine it all, and of course, the first one's the most important one because it's the only one right now this
Right.
week. Right?
No,
that's the most important one right now. Buddy,
I mean, it just feels like you get a little bit of breathing room if you go 1-0 out of tonight, but I mean, you really don't.
Coach Kaiser has a way of words. Steve Kaiser from Skyview. He tried to tell me, I was at his practice yesterday, and he tried to tell me, all the games are equally important in the regular season. And I said, come on, Coach, they are not. I mean, not in. It's a 4-team league, so there's only 3 league games.
Right.
And the last 2 are against your biggest opponents. Oh, need to kick off that.
Now you mentioned this in your.
I just want to say, if the Union receiver there did not touch the ball, it's just a real smart play by not touching the ball before it goes out of bounds. So they're going to gain some yardage if that's the case. If you touch the ball, then they'll have the ball there. But I'm pretty sure they threw a flag.
Yeah,
so
they did.
Yep.
They
so
did.
Smart play. I didn't get the number. But anyway, but Kaiser then told me, okay, I guess I shouldn't be Captain Obvious.
Right.
Yeah, these games do matter a little bit more.
Well, and it's interesting, right? You say, so 4-team league, only 2 spots, and for a long time, the GSHL we were getting 3 teams into Week 10 because it was a 6 or 7 team league.
Yeah.
But
even when it was a 5-team league, they were still getting 3 the last couple of years.
That's true.
And those 3 teams always, almost always won in Week 10. Since 2012, the Skyview, Camas, and Union have gone 20-1 in the Week 10 games.
Right. Oh. With 3 titles.
Yep.
That's big number 59 for the Storm.
Naya poaching. It's Hezephaniah poaching, but he goes by Naya, and I think he goes by Naya to save me.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if I can say Hezephaniah poaching all night, so I'm going to go Naya. Thank you very much. But great play.
So we'll see. That was a loss of, looks like 4. So 2nd and 14 for the Titans. See if they get the passing game going. There's a screen, and that is incomplete.
Yeah. Whew, that was hard to see.
It was hard to see.
I believe it went off Tobias's.
I'd have to.
I want to say if it went off his hand, I don't want people to think I think he should have caught it. It was a bullet screen pass, and it was just a little bit in front of him, and he might have got his paw on it, as they used to say. But no, that is not considered a drop. It was a bullet.
So here's the Titans now. A quick 3rd down, and they're going bunch left. Let's see what we got going. A little rollout to help the quarterback, and oh gosh. They will call that incomplete, but Storm D-line, coached by Steve Brannon, is bringing the heat.
There's
Naya again. He was in the backfield. He lived in the backfield that drive.
So another, wow, Skyview. What a start for this game for that Skyview defense. A turnover and then a 3 and out.
So 4th and 13 now for the Titans. In punt formation. Cannot see who's deep, but Skyview does have 2 kids back. I did see one. That is Teddy Beaver. Can't tell who's on the far side. There's the kick. And looks like they're going to just let that roll a little bit, get the turf roll. And the Titans will down it about the 30. So the Storm, 70 yards to go, but they did move the ball. Their 2nd possession. So I am a little surprised. The fumble and then a 3 and out for the Titans on offense. You'd mentioned it. They've been averaging almost 50 a game.
It's just one of those things that because of all those points, Skyview knows they just got to. They can't let up. They're having a lead. It's so early in the game, of course. But if you were up 14 or 21 on this team, you can't. You can't feel secure. There's a nice kind of a bullet right there down the seams. Good throw, good timing route there. I believe that was a pass to Riley Artis. Was it number 11? Yep.
Nice first throw, down. Nice catch.
11 yards,
first down for the Storm. There's Union's D that time.
That's going to be Gabe Martin on the carry for Skyview. Didn't get much on that one, of course.
No, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
But what's really cool about what Skyview does on offense, they got Jaden Knapp has 490 yards rushing. Gabe Martin has 424 in that range.
Right.
It's,
the nice balance. That's
nice
great.
Balance attack. They're not bashful. They'll give the ball to anyone back there behind that line.
All right, here's 2nd down. There's another. This looks like another bubble screen to the wide side of the field.
I think that was Teddy Beaver.
Yes, it was. Yep. He picks up. It looks like 4, 3.5, 4. It'll be 3rd down for the Storm.
That's his. He's leading the team in receiving yards.
So here's the Storm now on 3rd down. Let's see how they line up. They're going trips right here.
And they got 5 more yards.
That's the 2nd time. I can hear the Union coaches right now. Watch the ball. So we go 3rd and 1 now. It's Union's jumped twice now on that long count.
Now I know it's not something that you normally get it to happen twice in a row, but why not try it again, right? Until they stop going.
Yes. Trying to get off the ball there, slow down the defense a little bit. Still trips trips right for Skyview. Looks like she's setting the screen up. And was that picked? It was definitely. Looks like there's a rush for the ball, but I can't know.
The officials are ruling
the officials call it.
Union ball.
There's a pick, so here's another sudden change.
I have no idea. Was it number 4 who had the ball for Union?
Yeah, coming out with it, but I couldn't tell who tipped it, and that ball was got batted down. So now Union gets a break with a short field off the pick off the screen
here's
attempt.
The replay. I believe 83. Evan Eschels, I believe, deflected the ball in the air. And then I believe it was Liam Boyce with the interception.
There you go.
Setting up Union at the 40-yard line. So there you go. The sudden change. Now Union.
Yep.
Got a chance to
Keep some momentum here.
Let's go.
All right. So last series, Nayad was living in the backfield. He's over center. And Skyview's on the toss right. Skyview's D rallies.
I think I saw
so a toss to the
Jalen
short side.
Salavea in there, number 52, I think was in there. Jalen.
Yeah, 52 was
I'm
there.
an old print guy. Pronouncing names is not my forte, but I will try. Secor was in there too, number 12. So that was a loss of 3.
So the Storm living behind the chains so far on offense. Titans living behind the chains. They go trips left. Tobias here in the slot.
Oh, intercepted.
Oh boy. Skyview comes right back. 12's got some room to run. Good cutback. Is he going to go to the house? He is going to. Oh, good effort there by number 12. That's Jared Secor.
Secor having a big first quarter.
So Union rolled right. Secor stayed right in front of the quarterback. Titans tried to.
Hey, I really hope to see a replay of that.
Yes.
And it's not just the interception. I want to give credit to the offensive lineman from Union who just saved a touchdown.
He lost a little bit of the angle, but he still.
You never know what's going to happen in these next few plays. If they hold him to a field goal or get the ball without any points, it's because of the hustle.
I think it was 65.
65. There was another guy who slowed up Secor, but 65.
Yep.
Wow, that was impressive. Matthew Phillips. Great hustle, Matthew Phillips of Union.
So the interception by Secor gives the Storm the ball right back, and here's a little dump pass to number 10, and Union's all over that. That was to Tanner Beeman. Senior, 6'3", 220.
Every once in a while, you'll hear the old timers, saying that last spring it was a wasted season. It was only 5 or 6 games. There was no playoffs. Blah, blah.
Right.
Not a wasted season.
No, not at all.
Tanner Beeman showed up for Skyview.
Big time.
He's known mostly for defense. This year he's doing it both. He probably did something on offense too in the spring, but last spring he did everything on defense. It was just almost perfect.
Yes. So
look at that.
There's a zone read, or it might have just been a straight handoff, but that was swallowed up quick. So Paul, your premonition here of the hustle by the O lineman.
Yep.
And now the Storm are behind the chains. It's 3rd and 15. So let's see what they get dialed up here.
I do know Skyview has a very good kicker. I'm not sure if this is the range they would try it.
Right. This would be
43, 44 yarder.
44 yarder,
if they don't get any more yards here.
That's a boot for anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that's going to happen. But either way, if the Union defense forces a 4th down here.
So here's Skyview now. Trips right to the wide side. There is. Oh, good block.
Yep.
And I can't tell. It's going to be close. This might.
It's short. It's going to be 4th down and 2 or 3.
But that's it.
But now you're definitely going for the field goal. Now Skyview's offensive line did its job right there, and the wide receivers blocking, getting the yards to definitely make it a field goal attempt.
I want to watch Beeman pull there. He got out of his stance quick.
Looks like it's good. It's a 32-yard field goal.
Oh, here we go. Skyview with the field goal attempt.
Henricks, Tarasenikov. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep, sorry.
It's okay, but that is going to be, that's a whistle before the kick.
Nope, it's good.
Oh, okay.
So,
they were whistling that it was good.
It's interesting. I'm not sure if you were looking at the monitor.
I was watching the monitor, and there's a slight delay
on the monitor. So yeah, so the whistle, right? You heard the real whistle on your monitor, which is good. Anyway, 32-yard field goal for Skyview. Storm up 10-0. An incredible start for the Storm, of course, but keep in mind if Union comes back, that tackle on that.
Right.
And that interception return saved 3 or 4 points.
Yep.
So
there you go. Let's see how Union will respond. They haven't done much offensively.
You know, last year I said his name perfectly. I know I can do it.
I know you did too.
And I'm so mad at myself right now.
That's okay. We'll get it. So Skyview is kicking off for the third time in the first quarter. It's 10-zip.
Number four, number five, Tobias Mayweather.
All right, Storm's ready. Officials are ready. Here's the whistle. Here comes the kick. Kind of a pooch. And Union will down it there at the 26. So we'll see if the Titans can get going offensively. Storm's D have been on the task. You losing stats again?
Yeah, the stats went away again, but I'll figure.
We'll get it.
I'll figure it out. He gave me his password to reload the computer when it goes out, but I can't read his handwriting. So, I don't know what is that, an O or a 0, and I don't know what that is. I think you better.
Sure.
We'll figure it out. Oh wow!
There's
another.
Again. Is that?
No,
I will say this: Skyview's D linemen.
Is that 50 or 60? It was really
I couldn't tell either, but it looks like 50.
Yeah, it's got to be 50. There is no 60 on the lineup. So Ty Evans.
Yep.
There we go. Yep.
So Storm interior linemen are just taking turns on who's getting tackles for losses at this point. So Titans now 2nd and 15. And they're going to go trips left. There's another screen, well read. Oh, it kind of gets out of was well read, but gets out of an early tackle, but pushed out of bounds. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Storm rallying to the ball. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Titans.
Tanner Beeman with the tackle. We were talking about him on offense.
Yes, we were.
So going back to the big three, Skyview, Union, Camas.
Yep.
We've talked about this, you and I have talked about this, is that it's so hard to tell all the games before because they don't even show everything, or they're overmatched against some opponents. We know that. They're so much better than other opponents, but they don't show everything.
So here's Union now. Actually, they did lose 2 yards on that. It's 3rd and 17. They're third and long, and there's the throw. Great, going to the Notre Dame recruit.
Mitch Radigan with a great pass. Tobias Merriweather with a great route.
Great route, looked like a post route there.
Just a small little window, and
got it to
small
him.
Window is just fine when you got that guy.
Give it to your playmakers.
When you're throwing it to that guy, boom. Biggest play for Union so far in this game. First down on the 45.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now for the Titans. Little misdirection. There's a little swing pass. That was a play that got tipped and fumbled on the first drive.
They should be a little, that was a little scary on that one. That one looked like it could have been a pass forward to lead the running back toward the line of scrimmage, but then it went backward. Yeah, good thing he caught that. So that should be the end of the first quarter.
End of the quarter, 10-zip Storm.
So what we were talking about, was
big three.
They don't show everything when they're. When they score 65 points in a game, okay, they're overmatched to play. They know they're not going to score 65 against each other, or something like that. But a few weeks ago, Skyview was in a very close game against a team that many thought they would win. At halftime, it was like a 1-point game. Turns out Skyview had 7 or 8 starters not playing in that game. A couple weeks ago, Union played a team that might have even been last week, 2 weeks. But the other team had the ball and a chance to tie in the third quarter. It was against an opponent that most people thought Union would roll. Union did pull away and win the game. But again, these coaches are getting ready for these weeks. They're using those games where they feel like they're probably going to win anyway to get ready for these games. So it's really hard to tell. I mean, again, I told you Union's averaging 47 points a game. Union's not expected to score 47 against Skyview's defense and vice versa.
Right.
So, and these games can be a battle. Now, could Union still score 45 or whatever? Yeah, they can. They have the talent to do so, but they're probably not going to do it.
Right. So we just ran there through some first quarter highlights. You saw the touchdown by Nico Areola, the keeper, 2-yard keeper. That's the only touchdown of the quarter. Skyview added a field goal, and this has been a game of turnovers so far. Storm up 10-zip. Union is marching.
Yep.
And there is Union's turn with the long count and Skyview jumping, it looks like.
All right. So I'm looking at this first quarter stats. You got Skyview had 41 yards of offense, not a whole lot,
right?
But
2
they're
short
up 10-0.
fields. Yep.
And then Union 15 yards of offense, and that included that big long pass to Tobias. But remember, they're minus 13 in rushing yards right now, which is rushing and the fumble and sacks, anything like that. So. So right now, it's a defensive battle.
And that's, at least right now, that is Skyview's D-line that is dictating the play of, the pace of the game for sure. Here we go. Union gets 5 yards. The penalty. There's another screen, and that was dropped, but Skyview read that. That looked like a little middle screen coming up. And again, both defenses have read the screens early.
They really have.
And often.
And I can't say I saw that this year, but it's fun. I've gone to the practices before a big game, and I see the defensive coordinator saying, this is what you got to do, this is what you got to do. And then when you see the players do exactly what the defense says to do on like one of those screens, Skyview has done that for years. They get prepared for that on these opponents, and they usually know what they're doing on those screens.
So big third down play now for Radigan and the Titans, and he's scrambling a little bit.
Okay, there is a flag thrown, and it was thrown in the direction of where the receivers are. So
I wonder if we get defensive PI then.
Defensive holding in this case because he never threw the ball. So, but yeah, it's
true.
And it was definitely thrown in the direction of where the receivers were running.
All right, so we'll get the discussion in the call. Never mind, they are picking it up.
They're picking it up, and that tells me that the white hat said, nope, the quarterback was running by that time. So by the time you threw that flag, the holding wouldn't count. It's not a hold on the receiver. I don't know if I'm right. I'm just giving a best guess.
And that's a good guess, Mr. Valencia. All right, so we got 4th and 5. It looks like Union, unless they're going to quick kick, they're going for it here at midfield roughly. So they go full house backfield. Trying to get Skyview to jump now. And then get the play. They're going to quick kick it. And they are. Here we go. There it is.
Good hang time.
Yep.
And maybe they'll get a good bounce. Kind of a neutral bounce. Nope, now it came backwards. So
pick it up. There you go. All right. So once again, the Storm hold on D. Union has not been able to get much going on offense. And I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised. But we'll see now what the Storm can do.
Mm-hmm. So, Skyview on the 31.
There's a big run up the middle, and he might get free. No, a little trip up at the end there. That is number 8. Mr. Knapp again.
Mr. Knapp. That's their biggest play on offense. Skyview's biggest play on offense.
Big run. Great blocking up front.
He got tripped up, was a little off balance, and then Tobias came and just pushed him, and it was more,
Yeah.
I'm guessing Tobias was a little just frustrated too, as Union defense isn't used to allowing a run like that.
No. So here we go. Storm now trips left again. This time, that's a long throw.
Was that tipped?
I couldn't tell either, but it was a long throw, and 80 comes back for the ball.
It is so difficult for a receiver to think, don't catch it.
Right.
But you never
ever
dive for a ball behind the line of scrimmage that's a forward pass. Now, I'll also give him a little benefit of the doubt. Maybe he thinks it's a fumble, especially if it's tipped.
Right.
Ball goes backward. So make sure you get the ball.
Yep, you got to get the ball. Cover the ball at all times.
But always drop it if you can. If you can remember it, always drop it. don't catch it. Drop it and then recover it.
Right. I like this formation that they're doing with Beeman, that he's off the line. Usually Skyview puts their tight ends on the line. I like how they're doing this. He's wide open, by the way. There it is. Nice call by me. Touchdown.
Wow. Tony with the call.
Yep.
Tony saw that. Nobody else did. Well, nobody on the defense did.
Right. Good call. Tanner Beeman, what's that? 45? No. Yeah, roughly 35. So the Storm with the 2 quick strikes. That's a 2-play drive after the punt.
40-yard touchdown.
Or 3 plays, excuse me. They had the incomplete. So a 3-play drive. Here comes your extra point. And that is a deep kick. I think he kicked it over to keep the ball in the stadium nets. All right, so it's early in the second quarter, and it is all Storm here. 17 zip. So it's early, but it's probably gut check time for the Titans.
It's early on the scoreboard. It's early on the clock. We know that. And Union, we know, has the talent to score more than 17 points.
Yes, they do.
Wow. They better score soon, because this is...
well, if Skyview gets one more score before halftime, it'll just be student body left and student body right in the second half, just to keep the clock running.
By the way, we talked about the formation. Well, you talked about the formation. You saw it right away. That's your old football mind right there. But how about, it's also, the quarterback has to recognize it too.
Right.
So let's give Nico Areola
absolutely great throw on time.
Great throw on time. As the old Skyview guys used to say, just, what do they call it, pitch and catch?
Pitch and catch, that's what it was. Beeman was in stride, and he got past the safety.
Don't do anything crazy. Don't have to throw a bullet. You just have to get it to him because he's wide open.
You know what? That's a good point. Great lesson for young quarterbacks. Just make the ball catchable, right? On time and catchable. All right, here's a deep kick. And this one is going to be returned, and there's a little bit of a seam, but good special teams.
Okay.
Got him by the ankles there. Good. I think that was 47.
Right now, it is 17-0. You're in the mind of a defensive player right now. It's 17-0. You can't go crazy. Like, you can't be undisciplined and just go for the quarterback and all this stuff. You're thinking to yourself right now, if we get one more stop, we get one more turnover and get up to 24-0, wow, what a hole, what a hole. Right now this game is not over, but that defense is thinking if we get one stop, turnover, whatever.
Right. Well, in Union, you don't have to take out your game plan yet, but if you're down 4 scores, and there's a good run. There you go. Looks like he's going to be spotted right at the first down marker, so a gain of 10. Let's see if they move the chains. They are.
Yep.
So good first down run. He got outside a little bit. But what I was going to say, I mean, if you go down 4 scores in the first half, I mean, again, you're going to have to throw a little bit more than you have.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the handoff again.
There's Ty Evans again.
Those guys.
This is absolutely.
He almost got the handoff.
I mean, it's like they know their plays sometimes. I mean, that's how.
Well, right.
That's how great the defensive
Right.
line is playing for the Skyview Storm right now.
So you almost have to wonder if the way they're keying on the running back, maybe, just I'm trying to remember Union's Radigan, right?
Yep. The quarterback.
If you tell him just to keep it a couple times, to keep those guys at home and not get so far upfield. Right now, they're just there's a good block and a good run.
There was
there.
a good hole. It wasn't a huge hole, but Jaden Jones just did a great job of kind of sneaking into the hole
Right.
and getting something there. That was a really nice run.
That's patience and then explosion. So that's 3rd and manageable now. So let's see what the Titans do here. Here comes a pass, and there's a big rush again, and that will be incomplete.
Throw was a little low.
Yeah.
Not sure it would have been a first down anyway, but it would have been close. Yeah, it would have been close. But
So here comes the punt team. This time it will be just a straight punt team.
it wasn't a 3 and out. Union got the first down on the first split, but
They
but
did.
it almost feels like a 3 and out because there was the next 3 plays and nothing.
And you took just roughly a little over 2 minutes off the clock, or maybe almost 2 minutes. Yeah. So
that Skyview defense is just feeling. They're just getting more and more confident.
Yes.
They're like, wow, we're stopping this great offense.
there's a. Got the turf bounce. That was a short kick, but I think that rolled 15 or 20 yards.
I have not talked to special teams from Skyview, but I wonder if they're doing the old, hey, if you're not sure, get out of the way and just let it bounce.
Always.
One way or the other. Because
Nothing made me more nervous as a coach than the punt. The punt.
there's so many turnovers.
I was the don't touch the punter, don't touch the punt. Get out of the way.
Yep.
We just want the ball.
Just want the ball. And there you go. Skyview's got the ball again. Where are they? On the 22, I think?
Yes.
Yeah, 22-yard line.
So Storm last time had 2 big chunk plays to score. Let's see if they do that again. Little swing route out to the flat there.
Is that Tanner again? Tanner Beam?
I don't think it was. It looked like, is it number 16?
No. It was Tanner.
It was Tanner. Sorry, Tanner, that was.
Yeah. Pick up again, 4-yard gain on first down. Offensive coordinators love it. Love it.
All right, so the Storm, 2nd and it's about 6.
I think that was Gabe Martin this time.
That was Mr. Martin.
And now it should be
The
3rd and 1.
two-headed running attack by the Storm.
3rd and a long one, but it's 3rd and 1.
Yep, 3rd and 1. Watch the long count again. We'll see.
Storm get the play in from the sideline. Receivers widen out a little bit. Some space here on the Storm's left side. And there it is. That's what you want on 3rd and 1, a gain of 5.
All right. And I'm going to, well, obviously, it was a first down. He made the right decision, but it seemed like that was one of those, could hand it off or not.
Right.
And the Union defense looked like, for a split second, they were in position, and then boom, nope. Quarterback makes the right decision. Martin's got the ball, and Martin knows what to do with it.
Keeping them on their heels for sure. So, all right, here's the Storm now. New set of downs. Yeah, oh, that's a great cut. Is that Martin?
Okay, that was Martin again. Now, if I'm the OC, I want that to be a 9-yard gain, not a 10-yard gain. Nope, they gave him 10 for first down. There's nothing better than 2nd and 1.
You mean just for the playbook?
Well, yeah, you can do anything you want.
Some play action?
No.
Well, watch it here, though. I mean, you know.
Now, my favorite team in the NFL would just run up the middle and waste 2nd and 1 all the time, and then not even get it. So then it's 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 3. But whatever. But here it is. It's first down, so it doesn't matter. So
here we go.
All excited about a 2nd and 1 play that isn't going to happen. Of course, when you're up 17-0, a 2nd and 1, you probably just want to get the first down and keep going.
Right, and they want to score with 5 seconds left in the half. I mean, they got time, so here we go. A little option pitch.
Look at that.
And they're just getting gaps here now.
It was a 4-yard gain, and it turned into a 7 or 8-yard gain. I'm
trying to watch the center and guards. They're getting up to the second level pretty quick.
Jaden Knapp with 4 extra yards after that spin move there.
Yep.
And
so the Storm just keep grinding. There's a pass this time. Looks like another screen. Yes, it is.
It was a pass to Knapp.
Had some blockers. What I like about what Skyview's done on offense, right, is everything's been under control for the quarterback. You know, real, and you hate to use always that cliche that he's a game manager, but you know he's made the right decisions so far this first half.
Absolutely.
It's the OC's helping him out a lot. That's good to see.
And the defense helped him out with the 2 turnovers, and it's a short field. But oh man, he's down.
Shoot,
he's down.
He did go down. That's the high score rule. One knee.
Yep.
I guess in the book that'll go down as a sack, or no, it wouldn't.
No, it's just
a loss.
No, it'd be a run.
Run
it'd be
of
rushing
-2.
play for the quarterback for -3 yards, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So second.
Now, if it's a bad snap on something like that, you can call it team rushing yards.
Oh, really?
But in that case, it was a low snap, but it wasn't low enough that he should have taken it. He knows.
Sure.
Nico knows he shouldn't have taken a knee on that one. He shouldn't have put his knee down. So no, that one, official scorekeeper can call team yards if it's a bad snap.
Yeah. Good keep that time. And you were just talking about that. So he goes. Nico picks up. He's going to be at 3rd and 2. So he picked up the loss from the knee and then some.
Absolutely.
So now we go 3rd and short, inside the 30 now for the Storm. There's a long count again. This time Union stays home.
That was the old, they've been doing that for 10 years now, where they check the defense and then redo the play.
Right.
First down, Storm.
Yep, there it is. It's right up the gut for 5.
So what are we at now? 2:38 left.
Yep, 2:38 left in this first half.
By the way, where I'm standing, it's really hard to see the clock, so that's why I'm just making sure I'm seeing that correctly.
And we do get it here on the monitor too.
Oh, yeah,
except that it's like a.
I'm old school
delay.
and I have to watch the game.
I know, isn't that weird?
But anyway, technically, Skyview doesn't have to snap this for a while, but they did.
Yeah, I think they're going to. So obviously, you want 7 here, right?
In the second half, I mean, Skyview's been doing the great clock management for years, but in the second half, they would have waited. They would have waited to.
Oh, absolutely.
Until there's 3 seconds left on the play.
Yes. If this was even in the third quarter, they'd wait till the.
But in this case, there's 2 minutes left, and people think, oh, you got to hurry. You don't have to hurry. They're on the 20-yard line.
And they have 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
So we're okay.
As you said, their goal, they'd love to score any time, but they would really prefer to score with about 5 seconds left in the half.
Yep. All right, so here comes Skyview now. The clock is running.
Was that at 3rd and 2?
3rd and 2. Plenty of time.
Ooh, that's going to be close. That's going to be 4th down.
I think he got it, yeah. Oh, no.
I think it's going to be 4th down.
I thought he did have it.
His knee was down. I saw the line judge coming in.
Okay, so let's see what the Storm do. The clock is run. We're under a minute.
No,
it's 4th and short. I'd call timeout and go for it, but that's me. No, they're just going to go for it.
Yeah, but they might try to get him offside, and then you can call a timeout right before the play clock goes, and then you can decide.
Let's see what we get here.
So, yep, they tried to draw him off. Now you call the timeout.
Nice call, Paul.
So you always got to try it first, especially for a team that's already jumped twice. So.
Okay, what do you do here, Paul?
You've got it.
As we take the timeout here in the first half, if you love high school sports, there's a new show you should be watching. Clark County Scoreboard is a joint production between Vancouver and Evergreen Public Schools with an assist from Battleground Public Schools and the Columbian. See highlights and interviews from boys and girls sports every Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Comcast Channel 328, along with the Vancouver Public Schools YouTube page.
I've watched that a couple times. That's a pretty good show.
Yes, that is good. I like the cross-district cooperation, too.
Yeah, my old editor, Micah Rice, is on there a few times. I don't know if he's every week, but I know he's on a lot and does a great job.
Yes.
So you're back to me, asking me what I do.
Yes. You're just going to go for the points, or you want to go to the dagger?
I love having a great kicker. It's 4th and 1, and you've been running them all. Yeah, they're going for it. Obviously, the kicker's not out there, but it's 4th and 1, and they haven't stopped you.
Right.
So I guess you go for it.
Look, you go off the right side here, but we'll see.
Here it is, 1st down.
Yep.
It wasn't much, but it was enough for the first.
Just enough. Now you take another timeout.
Well, this it's interesting.
No, they'll stop the clock.
Yeah, they stopped the clock to move the chains.
They probably called 2 plays at that timeout. So yeah, they're lining up.
Plus, you got 36 seconds. You could do whatever you want again. This is an incredible. It's not a 2-minute offense because they had the ball with like 6 minutes to go. This is just an incredible finish
drive
to this half. This has been almost a perfect half for the Skyview Storm.
I was just going to say that it is close. Exactly what you want to do coming out.
Okay. Without looking at my monitor, what do you think total yards is right now in this game?
Total yardage. I'm going to go. Let's see. Union did move the ball a little bit. I'm going to say they're at 40 total yards.
Mm-hmm.
And Skyview with that one drive, I'm going to go 190.
Okay. Skyview's at 177, but Union's at 30. So you were really close. Total yards?
There you go.
Yeah, this has just been total
domination.
Surprised. Nobody saw this score happening right now. And it's still football. You still got a half to go. And I've seen crazy things where Skyview was about to score and then boom, 100-yard interception return against Camas a few years back.
Yes.
And it was a 14-point swing, and it changed the whole game. So I'm not saying this is over. I'm not even saying Skyview's assured of any points on this drive. But so far, right now, it's been all Skyview.
Right. So the Storm here, with the rollout to the left, and that's way deep.
That's a great that is a great play by the quarterback. He wasn't open, and they are going to throw intentional grounding. It is not a great play because in high school is a lot different than.
I don't know if I'm calling that. Back out, those kids were there.
He did the wrong signal. He did the illegal forward pass like he was past the line of scrimmage. But no, I believe they meant intentional grounding.
Yes.
So,
but I don't think that's.
It is in high school. He clearly did not throw it to any receiver, and there is no such thing as being out of the pocket and throwing. He threw that thing.
Okay.
I mean, if it was in the other end zone, the ball would be in the 3rd story at Discovery Middle School. So, I mean, I don't know. There's some construction going on over there, but he threw it so far away that it.
So I'm going to say this penalty actually helps Skyview, except for the loss of down, because the field is compressed down there.
Oh, okay.
When you're, it's actually the end of the end zone becomes kind of an extra defender. Now he's got more grass to work with, because you're going to have to throw it twice now.
Yeah.
You know.
I get
so
it. I don't know. I like, you were already in field goal range, though.
Right.
So,
but
in high school, it's 5 yards from the spot of the infraction, so it was a big penalty.
So they're just running streaks, and then there's the
Riley Artis knew he was about to get hit, and the contact was right when the ball got there.
Yep.
So we got third down and a long way to go.
Yep. Skyview can get a first down.
Yep, at the 2-yard line it looks like. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's 3rd and 24. 19 seconds left.
So I think they have one
I see
timeout
a run
left. So
play
you
or
can't
a draw play here, and then you get field goal range.
I was going to say you can go to the middle of the field with one timeout, and there good call.
There's your field goal range. You didn't need a draw play.
Right?
Boom.
Timeout.
Yep.
Okay.
So it will now be 4th down from the 4.
That was a good. I like that call. And
it's a great call. And what I loved about Nico's decision, first of all, the guy was wide open, so people think, well, no kidding, he's going to throw there. But the other decision on that was, at the high school level, so many people think I've got to go throw the ball 26 yards.
Right, no.
You don't, or
right.
24 yards. You just got to throw. You just got to get a 10-yard gain there for your kicker.
Yes.
And he did that. So again, Paul. He's wide open. Of course you're going to throw to him. But the whole point, sometimes the mindset of any quarterback at any level is, I got to get a first down here. No, you don't. And they're up 17-0. They've got
so now.
But
here's the thing: is Paul. This is so.
I know what you're going to ask.
Not that they're not in field goal range for Skyview's kicker. He's got a leg. I'm sorry, I forgot his name.
It's Fedja.
Yes.
But
if I'm Skyview, this is going to be the last play of the half, most likely. Right. Well, maybe not. No, if they don't get it.
They got the kicker out there. They're not going for it. Is that where you're going to?
I was going to go. You got to. I think, but look. I guess you shouldn't mess around with the football gods. You go for the points.
Yeah.
But
it's a 21-yard field goal. And
Skyview's been moving the ball. I think if you, but you take the. You got to take it.
You would have told Steve Kaiser you'd be up 20-0 at halftime.
Right. No, you absolutely. I just think the way what happened. Yeah, that's good. That kid's got to move. Okay, so we are at halftime. No, sorry,
not halftime.
We got one more.
We got 5.3
seconds.
You said that they wanted to score with 5 seconds left.
Right.
You're on fire tonight, Tony.
Thank you. So 20-0 though. I thought this might be a 17-14 game. I guess it still could be 20-21, but we'll see. Skyview has defense has just stopped Union's high-powered offense all night. Titan has not been able to get anything going. The Titans' defense has just been on the field a little bit too much. And Skyview did have a couple of short fields.
I'm looking at the scoreboard. I'm looking at our score bug on the screen. I'm just double-checking before I tweet out. Is it really 20-0? It is 20-0.
It is 20-0 Skyview. In the, as you called it, the 3-week season.
Yes.
Game 1 of the 3-week season. To get to week 10.
Again, so I've been joking with the Skyview coaches for a year. Well, not a year, but since the spring. They're not going to kick it to Tobias. They're just not going to. In fact, I would do a squib kick to the 50 or 40-yard line right here, or maybe the 30, but you don't even kick it in his direction.
No, don't even look at him.
If the ball goes in his hands, it's a touchdown.
He runs a sub-5400.
That, to me, was even too close.
And let's see. Union with the return, and he gets out a little bit, and Skyview does help, but a little bit of excitement there.
Should be the
so
end
that
of the
will be
half.
it. So at halftime here at Kiggins Bowl in Vancouver, Washington, it is the Skyview Storm 20 and the Union Titans nothing. We're going to turn.
We're going to
go over a little replay.
We got a replay coming up.
I thought we were going right to some game time, but let's talk about the first half.
Oh, there it is. Oh, the ball slipped out of his hands. I did not notice it.
Okay, and I couldn't tell for sure, but you're right there when I see that.
I just thought it was a backward pass that went the wrong way.
So that was Union's first drive. The ball slipped out. It was a fumble. Skyview recovered. They get the short field. You saw Ariola's.
There's Liam.
And there's Union's pick.
Union's pick. And you know what? I think I got the wrong guy who had the interception on that one. And I apologize for that. So.
And here it comes. There's that big third down conversion. Radigan, and here's Beeman's touchdown. And the Storm D-line, that's
Ty Evans.
Yep.
Gabe Martin with a 10-yard run.
Yep. It was Martin and Knapp in that last drive.
And there's Nico.
There's Nico. That was a good. Here comes that pass here on third and long.
That was the third and long, and let's make sure we get an easy field goal. Very smart decision.
Yep.
So I got, Hey, in my old days, when I'm on the sideline or whatever, I'll go find out who got the interception if I missed it. So sorry, I'm in the booth. I can't find it. I'm not sure if it was.
I know you'll get it right in the store.
We'll figure that out.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So again, before we finish up here, we're going to send the halftime will be for VPS District News brought to you by VPS Game Time. So 29 Skyview at the half.
Our first princess is Elise Anderson. Elise is escorted by both her parents. Ryan and Erica Anderson. Elise is a varsity athlete in soccer and track. She is part of ASB, DECA, NHS. Loves sunsets. Elise loves all of her memories from Skyview. She loves Skyview Storm Nation and has enjoyed high school. Elise is planning to attend college and study business administration. Our second princess tonight is Emma. Good morning. Emma is escorted by her father, David. Emma is a member of Red Cross, DECA, IGUNA, ASB, and she loves pasta. Who doesn't love pasta? Pasta is delicious. Emma's favorite memory at Skyview is Mr. Brand's 5th grade, 5th period stats class. After high school, she plans on going to Hogwarts. Check out these cool 70s Saturday Night Fever cars. You gotta love homecoming here at Skyview Storm Nation. Up next, we have Princess Lilani Gonzalez. Lilani is being escorted tonight by her father, Alvaro. Lilani has been a member of the varsity team's tennis team for 4 years and is a number 3 tennis player in the state. Leilani really enjoys eating fruit snacks. Leilani's favorite memory from Skyview is winning districts her freshman year. She plans to attend college and study computer engineering. It's the 70s, grabbing the engine in the cool cars. Our fourth princess tonight is, wait for it, Leslie Ninovera. Leslie is being escorted tonight by her father, Salvador, and her mother, Fabiola. Leslie is the president of Mecca. She has been involved in cheer and leadership, as well as Red Cross, BSU, and helping to start the Mental Health Awareness Club. Leslie's favorite memory of Skyview is the color war assembly because we all came together as a big Storm Nation family. Next year, Leslie is planning on attending Washington State. Wazoo! And will be majoring in education. All in the cool Jeep. From the 70s, our final princess tonight. Wait for it. There she is, Tyra Shard. Tyra is escorted by her niece, Brooklyn, and her father, Doug. Tyra is a varsity volleyball player, NHS member, and ASB, Executive Communications, and she loves to cook. Tyra's favorite memory from Skyview is those awesome Skyview Storm assemblies. And being a member of ASB, Tyra is committed to play volleyball for the Bulldogs in Gonzaga and plans to study kinesiology and business. Bringing on the Blues are ASB students, Brooke Riley, Carly Vasquez, Lily Hayes, Amaya, Allie, thank you. Thank you to all the cool cars, all the beautiful balloons and flowers. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, can we get a drum roll, please? Anybody in that Skyview Storm band to give us a drum roll, please? Because we've got a winner. Let's get loud, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. All right, Skyview. It's time to reveal our 2021 homecoming queen. That queen receives the balloon with the glitter and will be our queen. There is no drum roll because it's already happening on the field. So here we go. Congratulations to our Skyview Storm homecoming queen, Leslie Nino Vida. Congratulations, Leslie Nino Vida. You are our Skyview Storm Nation homecoming queen. Hey, Storm Nation, can we get a round of applause for all these homecoming queen candidates? How fantastic is that? How about all the guys and gals driving these cool cars? This is awesome. It's homecoming. And with that being said, it's time. How about a Storm Nation big welcome for our very own band and dance to the field, performing their 2021 Constellations Homecoming Show.
Still doing good? Yeah. All right. Just checking.
Hit him.
adjustment on your camera, okay? So put your butt, yeah, there you go. Okay, I guess you're good. Turn them off. You doing all right? All right.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen, the Skyview Storm Band and Dance, outstanding on homecoming night.
Hi everybody, time for a quick look inside Vancouver Public Schools. I'm Nick Bowl. The Skyview High School boys golf team has its eyes on state this year. Win or lose, it may have already broken a state record for the biggest team ever. It's one of the reasons they're so good, but it's also a major challenge. Roll Storm! We caught up with the team on a drizzly afternoon at Pinecrest Golf Course. Coach Pat Ramberg knew coming into the year he'd have a big team, but not this big.
I bought enough shirts for the coaches and 40 kids, but we ran short. So I have a few that didn't get a shirt, but they're on the way.
A whopping 47 golfers turned out, and since it's a no-cut sport, they're all out on the course.
We start a line at the first hole, and I mean, if it gets a little backed up, then we'll just spread them out on the other parts of the course. So.
This is the most I've seen in any team, more than I've seen in a tournament a couple times.
Problem number one, how do you find enough holes for this many kids?
We might be the only school that has two courses, Tri-Mountain and Pinecrest.
The Pinecrest course is walkable from school, gives the team a good rate, and provides opportunities.
This program would not be like it is now without Pinecrest. They have the opportunity, all these young kids, to put a score down every day. You know, every time they play. They play 3 days a week. And that really taps into them wanting to get better and be out here with their friends.
2 assistant coaches are in charge at Pinecrest.
The Pinecrest kids are the newer kids, a lot of freshmen and new to golf.
You hear a lot of fours happening. It makes life a little more interesting.
Well, I mean, I'm not on varsity, but I mean, I'd love to play varsity, but it's definitely hard to play varsity.
Coach Ramberg oversees the varsity squad at Tri-Mountain. That leads us to problem number 2. With only 10 slots available, that leaves 37 kids trying to get on varsity.
There's a lot of competition. There's a couple, I'm guessing there's like a handful of guys just competing for that one spot on varsity. Mad respect to them.
With a deep roster, Skyview has big hopes for this season.
I think we can win districts. I'm very confident in my team. My top 3, very confident in them. I like those dudes. And 3 of us, I think they're guaranteed to make state. So hopefully we can serve Skyview proud.
State or not, the big turnout is a win for the Skyview program.
I'm hoping it's a testament to our program. Kids are having fun.
There's no real way to determine whether the 47-man roster is the biggest in state history, but most of the athletics folks we talk to say they've never heard of a team this large. We'll keep our eyes on the Storm as they head towards districts. And you can keep an eye on us on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, I'm Nick Voll. Hi everybody, time for a quick look inside Vancouver Public Schools. I'm Nick Voll. The cross-country team at Fort Vancouver High School has been on the upswing for the past few years. They have high hopes for this year, including potentially going to state, and they're doing it with a little help from Vancouver School of Arts and Academics. At the first race of the year, the Fort Vancouver girls cross-country team is feeling optimistic.
I mean, we don't want to say we're guaranteeing state, but it's pretty much set.
We feel like we're potentially the best team the school's ever had.
Hubris? Maybe. But that confidence comes on the heels of a season where Fort qualified for state, even though COVID canceled the state competition. All 7 of its top runners from last season returned. Fort also has some new faces this year, a group of students from Vancouver School of Arts and Academics. How did it come to be that you had this many VSAA students on your team?
So 2 years ago, one of the kids we've known, Danny Buttrell, was in middle school. She's running for McLaughlin. Her mom called me and said, hey, she's got bad news. Danny just got into VSAA. She's not going to be able to run with you guys anymore. She's not going to go to Fort for the language program that she was in. And I said, well, it's not actually that bad of news. VSAA students are allowed to pick the school as long as they're going into their 9th grade year, pick the school that they're going to play sports at.
After Danny came another VSAA student, then another, and another.
It is a little unusual to do sports. There are certainly kids that do sports, but it's not the majority of the kids.
VSAA gets out later than most schools, so those students get a separate practice. But students from both schools run together whenever they can.
Yeah, we just all get along really well. We're a really close team, and just practicing through the summer really helped us to, almost every day. Just really helped us to bond as a team and get to know each other really well.
Do you feel like you have different perspectives because you go to different kinds of schools? You know, they're the art school, you're the regular school, or do you find once you're out here it all just sort of goes away and you're kind of the same?
It's definitely, we all have the same mindset, we have the same goals, and we're just ready to get after it all together.
Yeah, we're all the same. It's pretty cool.
The coaching staff and athletes are recruiting not only VSAA students, but middle school students to come and run at Fort.
I've been doing cross country since I was in the 6th grade, and Fraser kind of got me when I was really young and stupid, so I, kind of got in pretty easy.
The appeal is not really winning.
One of our covenants is to have the most fun. And so when kids come out and they have a good time, they tell their friends about it, and it just leads to wanting to be a part of it.
The team's culture of togetherness comes second nature to the artists from VSAA.
I really like being part of a team, and we all work together in orchestra to make a nice, beautiful sound. And so I think it's kind of similar to what we do in cross country as a team, to all work together to reach our goals.
Yes, it's all about upholding the legacy and honoring what came before us.
I am extremely proud and very vocal about who I run for, and I wore this to school today. I was so proud.
At Fort, students are learning the age-old lesson. If you want to run fast, run alone. If you want to run far, run together.
Just a family. That's what we are. This is the only way I can really describe it, is you got to be a part of it to understand.
Of course, it would be great if they go to state, but if not, as Coach Fraser says, it's really about who has the most fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I'm Nick Voll.
So we have a cold weather front coming in from the north and a wet weather coming in from the west, which means we could be looking at a 90% chance of some snow, so be safe out there.
But the school closed.
Sorry, guys.
We are back here at Kiggins Bowl. That was a homecoming halftime, so that was a little bit extra time so they can crown the queen and Skyview's band also did a field show. So both teams are on the field.
Skyview's band is magnificent. We are so blessed in this area because all the Evergreen schools have great bands too.
Yes.
And Camas is amazing, but Skyview's is a little bit just different. They're just beautiful. Beautiful is the word I say.
Right.
They just look amazing when they're out there.
They had a great. And so we are going to get started here. If you haven't watched the first half, this is quite the surprise. Mr. Valencia and I talked last night about this game. We thought it was going to be close.
Right.
And again, Union came into this game on a 5-game winning streak, averaging 47 points a game, almost 48. And right now it is 20-0 Skyview.
Yeah.
What do you think, Paul?
Well, obviously total domination by Skyview, 199 to 30 in yards in the half. To 30. Skyview just held Union to 30 yards.
Right.
Union's used to scoring 47 points a game lately. So it's incredible. But this game, because of Union's offense, because of their talent, it's not over. If Union scores first, we know about momentum and all this stuff. So,
and again, this is football and high school football especially. Skyview was able to take advantage of some breaks early in the game, had 2 short fields, then had 2 decent drives. And so here we are. That could happen for Union. That is going to be a touchback. And so Skyview will start ball. This drive here in the second half.
They just showed Steve Kaiser on the sideline, and he knows it's not over. It's 20-0, but he has to be feeling. Of course he's feeling good about being up 20-0, but he has to be feeling, this is we're a half away from winning one of the 2 that we got to win. Because if you win the last 2 league games, you're going to be league champs.
So what I like
if you don't win one.
What I like about watching both of these coaching staffs against each other is that it's adjustments to the adjustments, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, the kids still have to perform, but there's some chess games going on now, and we're going to have to see what Skyview does. And you can see Union right now, right? They have close to a 10-man box here, right? And there is, once he gets past the safety, there's a great run.
There's Knapp for
21
yards, which
Union kind of said, hey, we're going to try to stop the run, and Skyview said, okay.
Yeah.
And here's Knapp for 40.
No, yeah. So it was a 21-yard gain, and that gives Knapp 100 yards rushing in this game against the Union defense.
There you go.
That's impressive, and it's the first play of the third quarter.
There you go. So we'll see how, again, what Union does. But, yeah, they're going. It's a 9-man box.
Well, we have a second. I'll thank Brian Levesque again for doing live stats for us.
Yes, thank you, Brian. That helps a ton. And here's another handoff to Knapp on the left side this time. Does get positive yardage, but maybe 2 or 3 at the most. But again, for Skyview, this time you just want that clock to run and to score. However you can. They got a great kicker, and they can get in field goal range, about the 25, 20 probably. So, and you mentioned this.
Yeah, probably too early to be looking at the clock, but yeah, ideally, take 5 or 6 minutes and score.
Right, and you mentioned this in the first half, right? Is that they're in no hurry right now to. And there's a pass this time down the field. Oh, great catch! Beeman's having a heck of a game, both offensively and defensively. That was the quarter. Nico looked like he was throwing off his back foot a little bit there. He had the rollout to the right. Beeman just a little drag route across.
So for Clark County today, we did previews on all the teams in Clark County.
Right.
We focus on one player usually, and so Tanner Beeman was my guy just because he had such a great spring.
Yeah, he did.
And now he's doing it. He's doing it both ways. And look, for the 3rd time tonight.
Oh, Union's pointing this time. We'll see.
Yeah.
Nope. That's the 3rd. Is it the 3rd or 4th?
It's at least the 3rd.
Yes.
3rd time that they've jumped offside on the hard count.
So Skyview's going to go 1st and 5.
Again, if you're 1st and 5 and you're only up 7 or you're down 7, you can do anything you want. When you're up by 20, you might just still run the ball.
I think you're going to run. Nope, we were both wrong. They're going.
They did pass it.
There's Beeman again. Low throw, but picks it up.
Yeah.
And does get the first down. So they're inside. Are they inside the 30 right?
You know, there you go. Yeah, again, but you can do whatever you want on first and 5.
Absolutely.
So that's
a wide open playbook.
But also, just it was a smart pass. Again, it wasn't a bullet. He had to be accurate. I mean, Beeman wasn't wide open, but he threw it. The quarterback threw it to where only his receiver could get it there.
Right, and Nico's done
put a nice touch on it too.
All right, so here's this time here's Knapp again. Gosh, he got 6 or 7. Looks like 7.
So, by the way, Nico Ariola, we got him at 11 for 13 now for 115 yards.
Right. I mean,
he's got a touchdown pass and he's got a touchdown run. I mean, he's just.
That's what you want from any quarterback,
this is
any level.
So far, almost a perfect football game.
Yep. Gosh, I can't even remember the incompletes. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Well, one was the interception, which was deflected.
Right. My bad.
But yeah, but.
Yeah.
Other than that turnover, this has been a perfect football game for this Skyview Storm.
2nd and 4 for Skyview. They're going trips left. Oh, there's the keep. Knapp blew up the. I couldn't see the number, but got the lead block. Number 8 blocking for number 7.
Yep.
The B-back leading the Storm there. So, again, that clock's running.
That's just a look of confidence. Look at that.
Right.
That is just a very confident team right there. They are doing whatever they want tonight.
So now Martin's in at tailback, but he's right behind Knapp for yardage. I mean, it's not like they're missing a beat, and he picks up 6 or 7.
So far tonight, it's Knapp has a lot more yards, but he's just had more opportunities. But again, on the season, they've been sharing the load all season, and it's been working.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gabe gets a lot more touches in the second half.
Right.
Just like that one there for 5 or 6.
Yep. So Skyview, 2nd and 6, looks like. They can get a first down at the 4 or 3. Looks like 3. All right, so here's the snap.
Martin with the first down.
There it is. So 1st and goal for Skyview, and the clock is running. Actually, it stops for on the first down, but there were 7:30 to go in the 3rd quarter, and they have the ball at the 2. Big push by Union's D-line. Does not get in. Might even lost a yard. We'll see where they give them forward progress.
Yeah, that's kind of how we started it. We started the game with the Union defensive line making some plays. Remember,
Yes.
Because Skyview scored with those short fields. It wasn't like
Right.
they were marching down the field. But lately, it's been Skyview going. Well, I mean, if they finish this drive in the end zone, that's an 80-yard drive for Skyview. But that there was Union first good play of the second of this series.
It was. So here we go now. Yeah, Skyview's got the heavy formation in. Let's see. There's the other keep. And I was wondering about that. Union reads it this time.
Yeah, number 22. The Union looks like, is that Noah DeVore?
Yeah, and number 4 was there too. That was Liam Boyce. Those guys read that this time.
Yeah.
So Skyview, kind of a decision time now. 3rd and goal. 3rd and 3, or 3rd and goal at the 3. So we'll see.
Half the quarter gone.
Yep.
There's a little, there's a little something on our graphic, but it's now under 6 minutes.
Yep.
And so the graphic's a little wrong on your screen. It's now under 6 minutes.
Oh, the tip. All right, we'll see this decision time. But I think Coach Kaiser will go for the points.
Yeah.
I think you're right what they did in the first half, into the first half.
Yeah. So a win there finally for the Union defense to at least hold them to a field goal attempt. and keep it technically a 3-score game.
Yes,
You're going
I
for
mean,
2-point
right. I mean, you
conversions.
go, it's 3.
So, yeah.
You got to get the 2-point conversion, but it's 3 touchdowns.
I can't remember, was that, I think that ball was tipped. I wish I had seen it. I didn't see who tipped it.
Yeah,
The ball
I
was
couldn't
tipped.
tell either.
But also, I know Nico is probably going to, he'll go to the sideline and go, oh, I should have thrown that a split second sooner.
Right.
He kind of just waited a little too soon for that one, or too long.
So here's
a 20-yard field goal
Skyview
attempt.
lined up for the field goal. About an extra point try, and that is down the middle. So the Storm extend the lead and take roughly almost 6.5 minutes off the clock. So 5:41 left in the third quarter. 23-0 Storm over the Union Titans.
So, yeah, I'm tweeting out so far just a dominating performance by the Skyview Storm. So, a 77-yard drive to open the second half, capped by a 20-yard field goal.
Right.
So, it's but what I'm putting down, 5:41 in the third quarter. So, they took half the quarter off, and they have a 3-touchdown lead.
So,
that's a coach's dream.
And I'm just trying to think of, so they scored at the end of the first half.
5 seconds left.
With about, but that was about a 6.5 minute drive.
Yes.
Roughly. And so they basically have had the ball a quarter.
In game action, they've had it for about 12 and a half, 13 minutes. And Union had 5 seconds on special teams as they returned the kickoff.
Yep.
That's it.
So, again, Skyview is in good shape. I'm not going to say Union needs to absolutely score in the next 5 minutes, but it's getting late early.
Getting late early. I love that line.
So here come the Titans. See what kind of adjustments Coach Rowe and his staff have made. And again, it does come down to execution. Radican at quarterback still. And Jones still. And there's a pitch to, is that Tobias?
Yeah, it looks like Merriweather.
And he gets pushed out of bounds, but does get some positive yards. 5 or 6. That was a big pitch. This is one of those things, right? You always hear it. Is you got to get the ball to the playmakers. That's one way to do it.
Brian just came in and did a little technical difficulty.
You got to get your stats back up.
He fixed it for me. He's
good.
He's the man.
So what do we get? Too many? Oh no, they're just moving the receiver over. So trips right now, and there's a run up the middle. Right at the marker.
Looks like they're giving him a first down.
Okay.
They've already stopped the clock for the Chains.
There you go. So I don't know how many first down Unions have, but it's probably less than 10. So that's positive.
They only had 30 yards in the first half, so
maybe less than 5. So here we go. Union with the first down. Off of 2 runs. So there's a give and go up and oh, that's a backbreaker. Another pick that's Teddy Beaver for Skyview. That was off the wide receiver's hands. That was a Union.
It was a little high pass, but I guarantee you the Union receiver feels like he should have caught that. Instead, goes off his hands, and then it just falls right into the arms of Teddy Beaver of Skyview. One of the easiest interceptions he'll ever have.
Right. So they're.
So.
Shoot.
Yeah. It's just. It's unfortunate for Mitch Radigan, the quarterback. That's a tough one to go against the stats. You know, the old tip drill one.
Yep. I didn't see at the end of the play, after the tackle, there was a flag, and I don't know if it was something on the return or if it was something.
Yeah. That's usually a block in the back.
Right. So it's on, but it's right where he went down. That's what I was wondering. It wasn't like behind the play, but who knows?
Block in the back on the return.
Yep.
Oh, and unsportsmanlike.
So that's the one.
The unsportsmanlike is probably the first down one. You know, where he did the first down signal right in front of the Union bench. I have no idea at the high school level what is taunting and what is not. I've seen all kinds of stuff. I mean, I have an idea. Of course, I have an idea. But
yeah, that's taunting in the NFL now.
Yeah,
it's on the bench.
Yeah, and maybe
Darren Waller had that.
Yes.
Spike the ball on the opponent's sideline. What are we doing?
Yep.
Come on.
Exactly. But Skyview will take the ball.
Oh, absolutely. And again, if they can get another 5 minute, or it's at 4:46, but
in a weird
roughly
sort of way,
5 minute
they'd
drive.
rather have the ball back here the way they're playing. Again, it's
Union. That's their third turnover.
And that one's a tough break for Mitch Radigan. I don't even know if the Radigan family in Minnesota is still is watching, but I want to say hi because I've known Mitch, the dad, for a long time. He was a coach and teacher at Heritage before moving to Union, and now the young Mitch Radigan's the quarterback of Union. So I want to say hi to the Radigan family in Minnesota. I visited Minnesota the year before COVID to go see my favorite artist, Paisley Park.
Oh, that's right.
Prince.
I knew that's okay.
Prince.
That's a great segue.
Yes, so I just wanted to say hi to Minnesota. I love Prince, and hello to the Radigan family.
Well, I think then our goal for the rest of this broadcast is we got to get as many Prince references mixed into the play-by-play as possible.
Only the radio versions.
Right. Well, this is true. All right, here we go. I'm just thinking song titles. Though.
Yes, I got you.
All right. So, again, Skyview's going to just look to
and
pound the rock.
Gabe Martin.
Yep.
Like I said, it's like...
Yeah, so Martin and Knapp all night.
Yeah, Jaden Knapp beat up the defense in the first half, in the first part of that series in the third quarter, early third quarter. Now it's Gabe's turn, and they've been doing this all year with the yardage thing.
So about 2nd and 5. And again, Skyview is in no hurry, nor should they be. So there's a good rally by Union's D. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Maybe Union can get Skyview to punt. Some substitutions here for the Storm. Again, the clock is running. We're down to under 3:30 left in the third quarter. Paul, on your stats from Brian, do you have play count? There's a screen, and that's a great call.
What a great call.
That is an unbelievable call. He might be gone. And good hustle. He didn't get in. That is great hustle by Union. Two guys,
and I think Tobias might have been the last one.
Yeah, that's twice we've seen the hustle. There's some team pride right now, but that's a great call by Skyview's offense.
Come on. This is just a clinic right now, an absolute clinic of football by the Skyview Storm. Now,
I mean,
I've seen many, many years. I've been around for, this is my 21st season of high school football in Clark County. And I'm telling you that I've seen a lot of great Skyview teams, including teams that made it to the finals or gone to the semifinals. Considering the stakes and the opponent, this is like one of the most perfect games I've ever seen, or one of the best games I've ever seen.
Will he get in this time? He does not. So he's at the, I'm going to go like he's got like a foot to go. But this is
so far with
the
what's
Union's
at stake.
D line, right? I mean, as far as, it's the 5th. Yeah, it'd be the 5th play fourth play in a row that they've held them inside the 2.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, this is it's been a
23-0. It's going to be 26 or 30 most likely.
Right.
Might not happen, but
protect the ball. Yeah.
Yeah. and they've done whatever they've wanted to do all night long.
This time the keeper is, there you go. Second rushing touchdown of the night for Nico Areola. And the Storm extend the lead by 6, probably 7 here with 1:56 left in the third quarter.
I'm typing out my tweet and my fingers are like, are you sure you want to write that? Are you sure you want to write, 30-0? Or I know it's still just 29-0 until this extra point, but are you sure you want to type that?
Right. I'm as surprised as anybody. 30-0 Skyview over Union. Union's only loss this year was to number 1 3A team at the time, the O'Day.
Yep.
Fighting Irish.
So, okay, nobody's surprised that Skyview could win this game.
No
one's surprised that anything can happen to those big three. But I am shocked right now that it's 0 points for Union. And we're going to play that game again. Yards.
Right.
How many?
Okay,
you already know how many yards Union has because we just talked about the last series.
True.
But
I want to know plays. Because Union's had to run less than 30 plays.
48 plays for Skyview.
Okay.
22 plays for Union.
And you're just not going to...
48 plays, 340 yards for Skyview.
Yeah.
22 plays, 40 yards.
So Skyview's averaging, about almost 7 yards a play?
Yeah, and Union's less than 2 yards a play.
Yep.
That is impossible. That just does not happen. That's why I'm saying that on all these games I've watched. I mean, this isn't playing a bad non-league team. This is
right. This is Union Titans, right?
Wow.
And this is
incredible.
Here's a return. That was by Liam Boyce. I think he picked up 4 or 5 on the return.
Really good open field tackle. I think it was 47. So.
It was.
Okay.
I was just looking too.
And unfortunately, I don't have 47 on the roster.
You know what? I saw that. I wonder if he had to change numbers real late. But yeah, I didn't see 47. So sorry. But he's made a couple of nice plays on special teams tonight, number 47. So we'll see. The Titans protect the ball, score early and score often now. That's what you need to do.
30.
They have the weapons to do it. They're going to go down the middle seam there to Tobias, and that's who you got to hit.
Right.
I mean, he's
another. Hey, by the way, remember Mitch's last pass tipped and intercepted.
Yes.
Then he throws that bullet.
Right.
Great pass, and love that Merriweather. I love Tobias going over the middle. He knows he's going to get hit. He knows he's got 2 or 3 people on him at all times, so he's going to get hit if he goes over the middle, and he still makes that catch. Nice job, Tobias.
Yeah. And there's a big hole right there for Johnson. Oh, is he loose? He is loose. So 2 big chunk plays for the Titans in a row, and they're hustling back to the line. And the most positive we've seen since the early or mid-first quarter, and then that stalled a little bit too.
Jaden Jones right there with a long run, his first really, really long run.
I think this is the only second time they've been into Skyview territory this deep. Anyway, so Radigan back to pass again, and there's a touch. Oh, I thought that was touching. Good throw. Just a little bit out in front of him.
I think Radigan will want that one back.
Yeah.
And I think, I also wonder, sometimes you wonder if the receiver had a hard time tracking it or whatever. It just seemed like something was off on the timing there.
So the Storm.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So what just happened? The 2 previous plays before that incomplete, that's what we see at Union all year long.
Right.
It's like bam, bam, they're right back.
20 here, 15 here, 13, whatever. Yeah, big chunk plays. So Titans 2nd and 10 now on the 22. There's Johnson again. And Storm's D-line is there. Pick up, probably 2. So 3rd and 8 now. You'd have to think that Union will go for 4 down here. Probably have to.
Yeah, this is 4 down territory now. There's not enough time.
And go back to what you're talking about, right? You don't need 9 yards right here if you're going 4 down. You get 5 or 6.
Right.
You know, and that's a good 4th and short. Let's see what they do, though. They are going to throw it.
Nice catch.
Great catch.
Still short of the first down, but great catch.
I'm glad he went back to 2. That was Corey
Bozovic.
So now it's 4th and manageable.
4th and 3 or 4th and 3 or 4th and 2. And yeah, you're down 30-0. You don't have a choice. You go for it.
So here we go. Big 4th down. Box is loaded here. And they're going to go out, and I don't know.
That's going to be a spot. Went out of bounds. I can't tell where they're going to put. That's going to be close.
Gosh.
Looks like a first down.
They're moving him.
They're moving him. It's first
I don't
down.
know how he got that, I'll be honest.
You know, you are getting it to your best guy, Tobias.
Yeah,
so that's
well,
awesome. But I was surprised that they gave it to him 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Skyview rallied. There was a good block there.
Wow.
By number 2, Bozovic.
Big 4th down play.
Kind of spring him a little bit.
Every play for the Union Titans is big right now. You have to be almost perfect to get back in this game.
So this is going to be the last play of the quarter. We're at 2.7 seconds left. See if it ends on a score here for Union. The Skyview 13. And there was a flag at the top of the field.
Yeah, that's going to be a...
Did they leave early?
No, they would have blown the whistle down. It's going to be a legal formation or a legal motion.
Okay.
I always tell people in high school it's easy. People say, well, what if it's offsides? It won't be offsides because they blow that one dead in high school.
Right.
So they blow false starts dead and they blow offside down. So in this case, it's probably a legal procedure. I don't know, formation on the offense. Now, I don't know if this, I think because it's on the offense, it's the end of the quarter. If it would have been on the defense, you could have an untimed down, but I don't know.
That's a good point.
We're going to find out right now.
Is that what they're looking?
Bruce Hermanson is asking Skyview, what do you want? I mean, you want the penalty? Do you not want the penalty? And so we're going to figure it out. And then, but I'm going to guess because it's on offense that there will not be an untimed down. Maybe? Yep. No, it is an untimed down. Untimed down. Yep. He points. Did you see the official point down?
Good call, Paul.
Yep. So I never know if it's on offense or when you can do that, but. Okay. So the quarter is not over.
We'll get one play here, untimed down. Both teams did go make their way to the sidelines. The referees called them back. So Union will get the rare untimed down. First and 15 now for the Titans.
Yeah. And now this official's going to go and ask, "Are you sure?" On
right, you don't wind it. That's what I was wondering.
Or he is one.
But maybe he's just trying to get the
Yeah, how do you wind an untimed down?
I think it's just more of natural. There he goes. You know. So right in.
Well,
is that Jones?
It's Jones getting tackled by Naya. Naya started this game in the Union backfield, and he finished the third quarter in the Union backfield.
So we're going to start the fourth quarter. This is not a misprint. It's 30-0 Skyview. And the Titans are on the door, though. They are at the, what would that be, the 13, it looks like, 12.5 going in.
Oh, here's some
third quarter highlights. Here's the pick. And the Storm scored off of that. Got a short field, good return by Beaver.
And then the screen pass. Oh man, what a great call.
Look at all those linemen downfield. That was great.
And Nico in for his second short touchdown run of the night.
Yep. And this is a good throw by Radigan here to Tobias.
And then Jaden Jones maybe had a long run the very next play.
Yep, and that's where we pick up. It's a good shot of Coach Rowe and his offense. Knowing, you know, I mean, this isn't a how they wanted to play, but it's, you know, you still got some life after this game, and you gotta learn from this one. You know,
say they get their non-league game, they get a non-league game next week,
right?
And Skyview goes and plays Camas, so it's crazy. Yeah, so Skyview looks like they're going to win this one. If they go and beat Camas,
that's it.
They're
first
the
place.
champion.
Yep.
And then Union versus Camas will play for the second seed.
That'd be a great game. Yeah. So here's the option over to Tobias on the short side again. That was going to be a horse collar. The Skyview defender let him go. He knew what that was coming up. So he had to let him go to forego the penalty. Mayor was picking up 3 or 4 more yards there. So it is now 3rd down, though. The Titans can get a first down at the 3.
Sorry, I'm getting text messages now from other coaches. I have another coach going, what is going on over there?
Oh, did he good dive. Did he get in?
Touchdown.
Nice effort there by Johnson. So Titans get on the board. Now let me ask you this, Mr. Valencia. After the extra point, I'll ask you actually. Let's get that in.
It's a great effort.
That was a great effort.
And by the way, I've watched a lot of games. I've watched a lot of blowouts in my life. I've watched a lot of close games. What I love about the blowouts, and is it a blowout? Yes, it's a blowout. I'm sorry, it's a 30-point game. Doesn't mean it's over because crazy things happen. But right now it's a blowout. But look at that effort.
Right.
They're still trying. They're not giving in. They're going to go for the onside kick probably, or at least
that's
try
what
to
I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're Union, do you onside kick after this extra point? And that's good.
I think you got to.
I do too. I think
you haven't shown you can stop them. You haven't. Your defense hasn't shown to stop Skyview's. Yeah,
no.
Skyview's going to get 2 or 3 first downs, which is 3 or 4 more minutes, and you're losing time. So, if it's not a traditional like onside kick, it's got to be a squib, something that you could go try to get the ball.
Little coffin corner. We'll see here. Okay, so here we go. There's 11:15 in the 4th quarter. Union just scores, so it's 30-7. Both Paul and I are expecting an onside kick. Looks like Skyview is as well. They got the hands team up front. That's all the low numbers.
Yep. Anyway, that was such a great effort by Jaden Jones, though, to get in the end zone. And I just want to say, I love that stuff. I love this stuff about high school football. I do watch every game to the last play because they're all trying at all times. And I love that part. They did kick deep. I'm really surprised about that.
All right, so Union's betting on their D to go 3 and out.
Right. And they also knew that their kicker consistently kicks it in the end zone.
Correct.
So Skyview's going to get the ball at the 20. So basically, Coach Rosenbaugh is saying, hey, defense.
That's your turn. Offense responded.
Do something.
Yep.
Do something. Get us the ball back.
Now, Skyview has had the last, I guess they scored quick after the pick, but before that they had
2 6-minute drives, scoring drives. So
if they do one here,
it's
the game isn't over time-wise. But
if they get 2 or 3 first downs, they're going to be happy with this game.
Absolutely. And we're going to see a steady diet of, I think that's Martin in there now. Yes. And he picks and chooses a couple of daylight, picks up 6 or 7, and maybe 5. Second and 5 for the Storm. Putting the little bubble screen out here to 1. And that will be a first down.
First down.
That was Teddy Beaver.
That's all they wanted.
Looks like he's limping a little bit. He got taken. He's a starter on D2.
So,
yeah. I don't know if that was an ankle or a foot, but he went. Staying in. All right, so
he's staying in. So now, because of the construction and stuff, I guess they don't have the they don't have the play clocks out at Kiggins Bowl this year.
Right, they don't have.
So you got to wait. Well, they're not doing. Skyview's not doing the time thing just yet.
Right. No, I was waiting. I was wondering that too when the back judge puts up his.
And here's my theory of why they're not. Because they just went 2 plays first down, 1 play first down.
Right.
They're not going to slow down their own momentum just to kill the clock when Union has done nothing to slow them down.
Right. It makes sense, right? Just play the game.
Yeah. If this was a 1 or 2 possession game, they might wait until there's 4 seconds left before when the official puts his hand up to say there's 5 seconds left on the play clock. But right now, Skyview is in such a rhythm. Why would you slow yourself down when Union can't stop you?
Union's bringing the house again. Look for another screen. Well, at least they're looking like they're bringing the house. Anticipating the run, and I assume that Skyview will want to run here. They have all night. So,
that
play is blown dead.
Yep, that's a false start or an offside. And it's a false start.
It's a Storm.
So they're
back up a little bit.
That's Union's. That could be Union's break. That could be Union going, okay, now let's stop them from getting 15 yards, force a punt, see what happens. But hey, right now, I was looking at the stats again. It's 364 yards of offense for Skyview. 183 rushing, 181 through the air.
There you go. An offensive coordinator's dream.
Whatever they want to do.
Right?
Yep.
We're going to be balanced. Okay, sure. Yep, tonight we are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ariola lines up the Storm here.
That little stutter step got him through that tackle, and it worked for a gain of 7 or 8. He did go out of bounds, which of course Skyview doesn't want to do that. But you know what?
Right.
7 or 8. That was first down. You got 7 or 8 yards, and you got the penalty yardage back.
Absolutely.
So now it's the equivalent of getting a 3-yard gain on first down, which isn't great, but it's not horrible either.
Right. Martin's got to be around 80 yards rushing.
Martin, I'll go find that right now.
He's had a good night.
That's 60 yards.
Okay.
That was surprising.
Oh, shoot.
That was surprising. What a great interception
that's Jones.
I didn't see the. There it is. Yes, sorry.
Yes.
Jaden Jones with the touchdown a few minutes ago. Now with the interception. Skyview was trying to surprise Union with a pass in this situation, and didn't surprise them. So here we go, 30-7 with 8:45 left to go.
So I'm going to say Union needs to score in by 6 minutes left in the game here.
Yeah, so
a touchdown.
So you're thinking 2-minute offense right now. So
yes.
Score with 6:45, six minutes left.
You cannot.
Yep.
You cannot just be plugging down the field unless we'll see though. So Union after the pick, and that's what Paul was saying. They got the break after the penalty, and
Here's Jones again.
There's Jones. This has been Jones the last
late flag.
Last 10 minutes. This has been Jones' game here.
Late flag. I'd
like to see the replay of that. Let's see if our booth can get it. Here it comes.
Oh, I think it's going to be on Skyview because it might be a. No, that's funny. It's funny. One of the Skyview players is saying it's on us, but now another Skyview player is saying no, it's on them.
Yeah, because I didn't think it was a late
dead
hit.
Ball. There we go. It was a dead ball.
So it was on Union.
So it is on Union.
I didn't see.
Maybe it's one of those blocking
in the
pushing
in the back,
whatever.
Yeah,
at the end.
Gosh, that's brutal. That's a brutal.
But
now,
if it's dead ball, it should be first down though. And it should be 1st and 10.
But just from the.
I never know how that. Yeah, I don't.
We'll see though.
We'll see where they put it.
Especially with 3 levels of football, calling that differently. That's what you always forget.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So they do get the first down. but then they move the ball back 15 yards, but it's 1st and 10
right
now.
Which is all the weird.
So they actually moved the chains back a couple of yards from where the play was, but it's 1st and 10.
So the clock is running after the 15-yard penalty. It was a good run by Jaden Jones there for about 15, but the penalty pushes him back. Oh, brother. Big rush by the Storm. Incomplete.
Incomplete, and if that was complete, I don't know.
I don't know how far that was going.
That might have actually been. It stops the clock. That might have been beneficial for an incomplete pass for the Union Titans.
All right, so Union, 3 wide receivers to the left. Here's the rollout to the left. Radigan's got a little bit of grass in front of him. Looks like he wants to, he picks up 8. Be 3rd and short. Union hustles to the line.
3rd and short. You can do whatever you want because you're going for it on 4th down.
Yes, you are. So again with the roll and the little dump pass. Ooh, I think he got it, but that was a big hit.
I think if they mark it, or I think they're going to mark. Oh wow!
Did they give it to him?
I don't know yet. Yep, they did.
Oh,
right
okay.
at the 6. Right at the 6.
That was Salavea on the hit, though. He read that.
I thought he had it. It was also because the play wasn't there at first, so Radigan bought time, and then did a little flip, and nice catch, nice reception, huge hit, 1st down. I think that was the right spot.
All right, so here we go. 7:25 left in the game. 30-7 Skyview. There's the chunk play coming up. There. Oh.
The old, probably thinking about what he's going to do with the ball before he got the ball, and that's a tough one.
That was a good route. So the Titan offense gets the call from the sidelines. They line up. Now it's trips right. See if they roll him out again. This side. Go. Oh, that was into some traffic there. They go back to Boyce. I couldn't tell. No. That was number 2.
Lazovic.
So quickly 3rd and 10 now for the Titans.
It's got to be frustrating for a guy like Tobias Merriweather. I mean, he is every team's focus.
Yes.
So, I mean, sometimes you might just have to throw it up to him, even if he is double, triple covered.
Right. Sometimes
he's that good.
He's that fast too. Yeah.
He's that good. But it's just, Skyview's basically saying, throw the ball anywhere else.
Correct. So here's Radican back, and he's going to scramble, but Skyview, yep.
Okay,
so it's not a sack.
Not a sack, but
3.
But the defensive line did the job.
Yes, they did. And again, Coach Brandon's D-line controlling this game for the Storm.
4th down, and I don't, Union doesn't have much hope in this game anyway, but they got to get this to continue.
Here it is. Yeah, this I'm not going to call this game because we've seen some weird things, but this is a must.
And there you go. Get it to Tobias somehow, but they're going to rally. They're going to rally. They're going to rally. Yep.
Yeah. That's tough. Once he reverse filled, the blockers weren't there, and I mean, I don't blame him trying to get to some daylight, but Skyview was prepared for that.
Teddy Beaver.
That kid's had a heck of a game.
There's just so many Skyview Storm players who've had great games, and Teddy Beaver is one of them. And so there it is. What did it see? 6:30. So we said about 2 minutes, but Union had to score. Instead, they got 1 first down, a penalty that pushed them back, and now.
So now the
Storm.
Let's face it. Now we may see
without something crazy like a defensive touchdown here for Union. I think this. Yeah.
Protect the ball now.
Yeah, that's what Skyview's thinking. Protect the ball.
Just run it. Union's got 10 kids in the box. And
and then something like
ran off tackle there. Got outside.
Break it wide open.
There
and
it was.
There we go.
Mr. Knapp. Want me to do my Don Meredith? Oh wait, is there a flag?
Oh wow! There is a flag. There is a flag at the 27-yard line.
We're going holding on a wide receiver.
So, and the band doesn't know yet.
Correct.
And we didn't see it, so can't blame the band. We didn't see it. We're supposed to see it.
Right,
I was going to say we get paid to see it. We get paid in just your admiration, everybody. So please tell me you love us. And that's how we get paid.
Are they calling that the hold? Wow.
I don't know. But I didn't see I'm sorry I didn't look at the replay. I was looking at the official. Oh, they called fate. Wait. Oh, they called.
Oh, that's.
No. No. Wait a minute.
Oh,
what?
Are they
okay,
offsetting?
they're now called. No. Here's what they did. They called face mask on Union.
Okay.
And then they pointed to the kickoff, meaning the penalty will be on the kickoff and the touchdown counts.
Okay.
Sorry about that. When the players all came back on the field, I'm thinking they've told them that it's on the offense.
Well, I was also watching Skyview's sideline, and they were like, "Oh, what?" So I thought maybe they heard holding on their side.
So back to that was Jaden Knapp, right? Who scored, right?
That was Jaden with a what was that, about a 36-yard run?
I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out in just a second.
So he's probably up to 150.
149 yards.
There you go.
Right. And that was a 42-yard run.
Even better. And that kick is good. So 37-7, Skyview.
37, Skyview 37, Union 7. Again, I'm tweeting this out, and my mind is blown. I just did not expect a blowout tonight.
So Union next week is a Camas fan.
Yes.
And then you want to beat Camas.
Yep, that's how that'll work.
And that's just where, when we
And
get down to these kind of a round robin kind of.
Union rooting for Camas next week is just going to destroy some Union people. It's like, they never ever want to do that. So they never ever want to do that.
Well, here we are back. Paul, it's been good announcing with you again. I'm glad that we got this game. That we both were able to do it. I know if it was on a Friday night, we'd not been able to get in the booth together. It's because I also have supervision duties sometimes for my school.
Yeah.
But, and you're also at various games. I guess you would have been at this game no matter.
Well,
most likely.
I'd have been at this game no matter what.
Yeah.
I always say there's one exception, but the Raiders didn't play on Thursday night.
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that. Right. The Thursday night game happened. All right, there's the deep kick.
Yep.
Union will start at the 20. So again, that score is not a misprint. I know we said that, but I'm still surprised. So congrats to the Storm and their staff, and great execution by their student athletes tonight. I know it's not over technically, but the Skyview Storm have controlled just about every aspect of this game.
I'm going to throw out some numbers at you in just a second.
Thank you. And again, thanks to Brian Levesque for keeping real-time stats for us tonight. There's a big run.
But before I get to the stats, here's just to put things in, just like to blow your mind, because my mind is blown. 35, 68, 42, 47, 43.
Right.
That's how many points Union has scored in the last 5 games. And I know they haven't played a team as good as Skyview, but still. That's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points.
That's a lot of 47 point average in the last 5 weeks, and they have 1 touchdown tonight. Crazy. Yardage right now, Skyview, 414 yards against Union, 168 for Union.
And I'll be honest, the score doesn't even do this justice.
No,
because Skyview had some short fields, but this has been a total domination, and I'm surprised. The Union Titans play with a lot of pride. They'll be back. There's going to Tobias, and that was kind of the tip drill there for a minute.
Double teamed, and I wish you turned. I looked like 19 with the tip.
Yeah.
Is that Gavin Packer? No. Is that?
Was it?
Is that who you?
No,
No.
it could be at this point.
I
They
got a
could be
19.
having freshmen in the game.
Yeah, but that's what threw me off. Is like,
right.
Was that a freshman who just tipped that pass? It might have been.
Yep. It's a big run by 37 from Union.
That'd be Marcus.
Great blocking up front.
Cantu.
Marquez Cantu, yes sir, 5'8", senior. So Union with the first down here, 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Here's another run. I think that one's Jones this time. He's had a great game as well, both offensively and defensively. Are the Skyview fans saying we want Bama? I'm just kidding. They want somebody to get in the game. I can't hear the last name very well.
Yeah, they're not saying Rudy, but I know it's they're chanting something. They want somebody in the game, but I couldn't tell who it was.
Radican back to pass.
Oh.
No.
Intercepted by Gabe Martin, and I almost said pick six, but I didn't say it.
I know, I thought you were like, wait a minute.
I was about to say it, but then I thought, nope, that's...
But,
yeah.
I might expect some liberal substitutions here, but we'll see. 4.5 minutes left, 30-point lead. Skyview Storm are going to win this game.
And you know, one of the biggest challenges for Skyview coach Steve Kaiser going into next week is overconfidence, because you just destroyed a Union team. So, but Camus is going to be ready.
Camus will be ready for sure. I mean, you know, and the 4A, I mean, we've talked about it all night. If they all go, I'm kind of rooting for the chaos scenario, I'll be honest.
All right, flag. Was that a flag? Or yes, the flag is down. So,
okay.
Anyway. So it was a good run, but
Skyview
looks like
has put in some. That was number 22, Trey Jacobs' first run of the night. He got loose a little bit there.
Yeah. And unfortunately,
was that holding?
Yep. Statistically, it does not count as a carry because the flag was at the line of scrimmage.
Right. There you go.
So, yeah, this game is now in that point now where I might have to just teach statistics. So
how to keep stats in high school.
I did that a few years ago, and I enjoyed doing it, and I got some okay feedback from it. But.
All right, the clock is running now. 1st and 20 after the holding penalty for the Storm. And there's another run by Jacob. He's a sophomore, 5'8", 165. So on homecoming night, 2021, the Storm, we're just running out the clock here now. Another run by the sophomore.
So I don't make predictions. I never do predictions of games.
Right.
But I'll be honest, in August, and I've got people to back me. I'll talk with anyone what I think might happen. I thought after the spring, I thought with who's coming back in the defense, I thought Skyview had an edge, and it might be their year. But then I acknowledge after the first 6 weeks, I'm like, okay, you know what? I think Union's playing the best of them all.
I thought so too.
And I also, by the way, Camas has played the toughest schedule ever produced in Southwest Washington football.
East schedule for sure.
And they've been in all those games that they lost to Central Catholic, they lost to Westland, Jesuit, Clackamas. They're playing Tumwater tomorrow, but they've been in all of those games,
right.
So they're battle tested. So please do not think Camas is
like I said
can't win next week or anything like that. I'm just saying that, but yeah, I have to acknowledge going into this game, I thought Union was playing better than Skyview the last few weeks.
Yes.
But we talked about it in the broadcast, even though neither team was really showing all of their stuff.
Right.
So.
Right. But I'm rooting for the chaos scenario now. I'd like to see the Tuesday night Kansas plan.
Yeah. So you would want Camas then to win next week, and then Union to win the last one. So they all go 1-1 and 1.
We'll come back here on Tuesday night.
I'm guessing they'd have to go to District Stadium to do that.
Yeah, it would have to be a neutral field. You're right. They'll be out at Battleground.
Oh man, it's hard to, after watching what Skyview's doing tonight, it's hard to imagine them losing next week.
Right.
I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying they are amazing right now.
First punt since the first half for the Storm. They're gonna is that Beeman kicking?
He just pulled a Ray Guy by making sure that ball didn't go over his head.
Right? Yeah, that was.
That's right. I will always have a Raider player reference sometime.
Thank you. We have.
So Ray
I had
Guy.
Waller earlier too.
So, yeah, you did.
So there you go.
You had Waller. Yeah.
We still have to get our Prince song title reference in. I think the easy one is "Let's Go Crazy."
Yeah, that's
one of those. I want you to go deep in the catalog, though.
I adore how Skyview just played this game.
There you go. Thank you.
Because it was a near perfect game.
It was.
It was a joy to watch. Joy and repetition. There we go. There's another. Yeah. Because they just kept pouring it on, and so it was a joy to watch a good football game by Skyview.
Yep, and so this sets up next week to Storm. If they're in the driver's seat, just because this is the first of the big 3 games.
Yep.
At 1-0. And Union just has to win out now.
Oh yeah.
Like
Union will have a non-league game next week, but in week 9 they'll take on Camas, and so.
Where is the game next week at Doc Harris?
The Skyview is at Doc Harris in Camas next week. I will double check that right now, but
I think it must be. I don't know if they would be able to get both these games at home, but you never know.
Yeah.
All right, we are down to maybe. Oh! Cantu is loose on the Palouse. Down to the 47-yard line, Skyview. So we might, depending on incomplete pass, we might have 2 or 3 plays left in the game.
Yeah. I forgot to press the button on the computer again, so Brian's fixing the stats.
Thank you, Brian. Big deep ball, and that is nice catch. Oh no, comes down hard. Is that Tobias? Came down hard on his shoulder. He went up to get it.
crummy part of the game. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But as we were talking about earlier, when it was 30-0.
Yes.
And Jaden Jones was that effort to get in the end zone.
Yep.
And here we are. It's 37-7. There's 30 seconds left, and that effort again by Tobias.
Well, Tobias has ran down two kids.
Yeah, and he's yeah.
Oh no, was it his? I can't tell what he's holding there on the replay.
Yeah, but anyway, I love the heart he has displayed.
Always, yes.
And,
well, again, these are two proud programs, and they'll be ready for.
Yeah, Union will be ready for Camas.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to be.
Mm-hmm. So yes, by the way, to answer your question, Skyview is at Doc Harris Stadium.
Okay.
Next week, and then Camas will be at Union.
Okay.
At McKenzie Stadium, for that final game, and so Union is going on the road to Wenatchee next week.
Ooh, big road trip.
So.
That's the charter bus.
Yeah, they'll get that game and try to prepare a plan for Camas. And the thing is that if you win or lose by 30, it counts the same in the standings.
Yes, it does.
So Union has 2 weeks really to prepare for the one game. The playoffs will start in week 9 for Union.
Right? No, that's do or die.
They win that game,
survive and advance.
They win that game, and they will advance somewhat, either into a 3-way tiebreaker, or they'll be the number 2 seed.
Right. That's if Camas wins, though.
Either way.
Camas wins next week, right?
Yeah, but if Union wins in week 9, they'll either be the number 2
Thank
seed,
you.
or they'll be in a tiebreaker
right.
forever. So that's what they have to focus on, and that means that man right there, Tobias Merriweather. I hope he's okay.
Yes, I'm glad he's walking off on his own power there.
And 2, if he's 99% instead of 100%, no need to play him next week.
Right?
He just.
That's the tough thing about non-league so late in the year, especially when you got to go into week 9 having to win. That's the. So here come the Titans again. The run to the short side. That's Toby Smoot. Looks like it was number 1.
So by the way, I'm looking here now, and Union's got over 200 yards offense now, but it certainly doesn't feel like it, and it's all all when it was, not all of it, but most of it was
correct
when this game was over, and
when Skyview had at least a 23-point lead.
Yeah.
So again, a great all-around game by the Skyview Storm.
They're going to tackle him inbound, so that might be the last play of the game.
That might be it. We'll see if the teams line up here.
So I just want to real quickly let everyone know that Jaden Knapp had 149 yards rushing tonight. Gabe Martin was 60. And then Nico Areola, 13 for 17 for 181 yards.
Yep.
He threw a touchdown pass, and he had 2 touchdown runs. And I just wanted to throw that out there right now for just total domination, and it's over.
There it is. That was the last play. So congratulations to the Skyview Storm. As far as we're looking for state playoffs for 4A, they are in the driver's seat with a dominating win over the Union Titans. And again, Paul and I have said it all night. We are super surprised. Here's some highlights from the second half.
There's that catch by Beeman.
And there's the field goal.
Yep.
And then here's, I think this is the pick.
Teddy Beaver's interception. Yep.
And again, we've talked about this. I don't know how much we're going to see this, but I was thinking of the Gabe Martin. This play. This is a great call by Skyview, but there's Tobias. Has the angle and does stop the initial touchdown. But here's the next, I think it was 2 plays later. Areola took it in.
Great pass by Radigan and Merriweather again.
Yeah.
At this point, there's probably no chance of Union winning the game. And there's that great touchdown effort.
Yep.
Jones.
There's Jones. Yeah, after the touchdown, he got a pick.
I mean, these guys, high school football, they're not quitting. They're not going to stop.
Oh, that kind of the late throw. Didn't want to throw it, but threw it. Yep, so Skyview again. Well, Paul, you'll be out Doc Harris next week, I'm
Yes,
sure.
I will be. So,
and so we'll have to see. You know, I'm sure.
So we'll say it. Yeah, we'll say it again. So if Skyview wins next week, they're the champs.
That's it.
And they're going to week 10 as the 4A GCHL champion.
You can see our broadcast schedule here for VPS Game Time. Tomorrow night, Richfield versus Columbia River, and then all next week. We got a kind of a busy week again. Go Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We got the football on Thursday again. That's Washougal versus Columbia River. So the Rapids get VPS Game Time 2 games in a row. They'll be here at Kiggins because Columbia River Stadium is still under construction. And then the football, we get Bay here at Kiggins versus the Hawkinson Hawks. So again, that's a big week for VPS Game Time and the crew. So again, want to take a moment to recognize the students working on tonight's broadcast. Most of them are students in the district's video production programs who are learning about careers in television. In addition to the students on camera tonight, we have more back in the control room directing, running replays, graphics, and audio. Over the course of the year, students from at least 8 middle and high schools will participate, and thanks to all of these students for giving their time to bring local sports to our community. So again, I appreciate the opportunity from VPS Game Time to call this game and to work with Mr. Valencia, who is synonymous now with high school sports, especially football here in Clark County.
Impressive performance, Skyview. Congratulations.
Yep, so congratulations to the Storm. And I know that Coach Rowe and his staff, they'll regroup and be ready for next week in Week 9 versus Camas. So we are signing off here from Kiggins Bowl. This is Tony Libertor. Thanks again for Paul Valencia and the VPS Game Time crew. Have a good night.